So over this past weekend, I came across a post where this guy was mockingly saying he was sorry for not being more offensive. And I thought about, I have tended, just because of my business goals of late, to be on social media more than ever. And I found a lot more fun in it than I used to. But I also found that there's kind of a way that people act that gets a lot of followers and a lot of attention that I fundamentally don't want to act like. And so, I got to play the middle ground of how to make progress and how to speak the truth and how to really boil things down to, like, it's not about um, getting any attention. For me, it's about getting, and I don't mean that positive or negatively, because I'll take negative attention if I think it'll progress my ideas. So it's not just about any attention, it's about sound attention, it's about full and purposeful attention. It's about the kind of attention that makes people think. Attention and intention that makes people think. And so as I'm flitting around and this guy's apologizing, jokingly, of course, about not being more offensive, I thought about, should I be more offensive? Can I be more offensive? I mean, let's face it, I'm a New Yorker. I could offend anybody very easily. And I'm an intelligent New Yorker, so I could offend people easily with high level language and a lot of F-bombs. And so, but that's generally not my way, and it's not my strong suit as far as communication goes. So as I sit back and I contemplate being offensive, I looked up the word, right? And what I found, which I thought was really interesting, is there is no polite or good way to offend. It is simply like everything about the word offensive implies attack, causing resentful displeasure, being irritating, annoying, angering, judging, unpleasant or disagreeable, repugnant to the moral sense, insulting, pertaining to attack. Okay, so I don't want to do any of those things. I don't want to be any of those things. I don't want to attack people or their beliefs. I want to attack ideas. And I want to attack, not only attack, but slay predominant ideas out there that people seem to ignorantly subscribe to without question. It's almost like I look around and I think to myself, wait a minute, I thought you're smart and I just don't understand how you could see it that way. So I've been spending an inordinately large amount of time trying to understand how and why people see things the way that they do, right? Because it's fascinating to me, right? And again, in order to do that, I've got to pull my own opinions, especially the strong ones, and points of view out of things in order to understand how to communicate with people who think things that I don't understand. And not only do I not understand them, I don't really ever see myself fully understanding the way certain people think about things. And I'm going to guess that that's probably just about who I am. But here's the thing. When you think about being offensive, let's switch over instead to offending or being on the offensive. And that is a winning strategy. That is something we do in sports, right? Like, you have a plan. It is attack. You are attacking another team's defense. But the point is to win. And the point is to push the line forward. And you're trying to come up with some plan. It's physical, it's mental, it's strategic, and it's got a way of pushing. And yes, people get knocked down. And yes, people get attacked. And yes, people fall and get hurt, and all kinds of other things happen, and people get angry. But there is progress because the team that makes that kind of pushes that line forward wins. All right, so if that's the ideal here and I want to be on the offense, then I could say a lot more things that would be a little bit pressing, a little bit pushing, a little bit unnerving, a little bit even angering. And so I guess the question is what is the choice to do that? Like, why would I make that choice? The better question to ask is, why would I not make that choice? And I'll tell you exactly why I wouldn't make that choice. I have an enormous amount of friends, and most of my friends are swimming the middle of, let's say, political stances or arguments or points of view, whether it's the police and black people, Republican and Democrat, all the, a lot of it, like pro and con mask or vaccination or anything else like that. All these things out there that are really big that people are strongly held to as far as their beliefs. So I've been trying to ride a middle line, and I don't want it to be about a position or opinion. I want it to be about principles, and I want those principles to stand as a standard in the middle. So as people are swinging this way and that way, and as I might enter conversation today that's way left and tomorrow that's way right, I want to be that pendulum that can swing that way with people, but that also stands with my principles. And so here's the thing. If I have a strategic and healthy and intelligent offense, I don't need to worry about what any of these people think, because the fact is that offense is healthy and it's tied to principles. If I start getting into opinions and attacking from here over to there and there over to here, then I'm in my head. It's all intellectual. It's about Nicole, and I'm being offensive. And I don't know about you, but like, I'm kind of over offensive. I'm kind of over people being like, well, I'm just telling the truth and I don't care who it offends. Like, I'm a relationship builder. I'm a communicator. I'm a bridge. I'm not here to offend people, but I could be more on the offense. And I'm going to see what that looks like over the next couple of days. And so if you have any ideas of like these contentious subjects that you'd like to hear me talk about, being in that principled middle place and taking a good offense, put something in the comments section. I'd love to hear about it, or feel free to message me. It's been really good hanging out together as usual. Thanks for giving me your time, and I hope you have a great day.